All right, friends, it's T-Man. I'm back with a new video, and I guess I don't know if you could call this Q&A. I'm gonna answer your question because it's quite lengthy here. Martin LOO9543. You wrote me just a few minutes ago, so I'm gonna answer your question here. I don't know, or I'm gonna make a reaction to whatever it is you wrote here. Okay. So you say, Master T, did you mention why doing new exercises is great for getting adaptations in the gym? I don't have to. I make slave videos. Are you talking about my old channel or my new channel? If you are wondering why your channel is not growing, is because you don't know how to market the great information that you have. I did. I'm not marketing anything. Listen, if I was marketing something, I would have a professional channel. I'd make it very professional, believe me. I just do a lot of stuff. I do it easily. I do it off my cell phone. Even YouTube wants to know how I'm recording these videos, what program am I using, and what my videos are about, and a whole bunch of stuff. That's why they stopped the, I don't know, what is it, the monetization of my channel. It's still there. They're asking, they're still giving, I missed the appeal, but I could still do it again soon because they said they would open it up again. I don't know. Maybe I will appeal it. I don't know. I'm not really give a shit about the money here. It's not like I'm making a fortune on this channel. Now, did it grow fast? It did. It grew in a few months. When I realized that my original channel got taken down due to copyright strikes, the last one by Blaha, okay, which was an accident because I had two other ones and they were about to disappear, but they weren't going to go away so easy. And so what I did was I had a backup channel, this one. And so it grew in a few months. So I don't know what you're talking about. It grew quite quickly. It got up to over 1,400 in just a few months, like, I don't know, 5 months. So why isn't my channel growing? It's growing all the time. Now it's growing slower because I haven't really put effort into it. I put a lot of effort in the beginning to bring it up to 1,400. Now my original channel, you can see it in my intro video. You can see that video when you watch it. There's a piece there from my original channel. It says over 2,000 and something subscribers. So I was up to about 3,000 back then. I'd probably up to be 4, maybe 5,000 now on my original channel. Who knows? But like I said, I'm not marketing anything. I simply started to come out and explain things, and I used science to prove what I said. Because people said, can you prove what you say? Yeah. And I showed you the real science, not the fake science that this guy did a test, these untrained lifters did a test, or what did these trained lifters get? But yeah, I've brought out some of the stuff that what trained people get. Sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. What do untrained people get? They get muscle damage. Of course they're gonna get gains. They get a donation of these nuclei synthesized protein. It's not that you are gonna eat the same Cocoa Puffs and you're going to damage muscles and get an influx of these nuclei, and they're going to magically synthesize protein on that one bowl of Cocoa Puffs because you're a poor slave that can't afford to buy any more food to eat. Get it? That's what all people are thinking. They think that they can continue getting stronger and building their muscles and building their bodies on one bowl of Cocoa Puffs. It doesn't work like that in the real world. Money builds these things. They're artificial. They're not found in nature. You're not going to lift weights in nature. You're not going to build muscles in nature. You understand me? You're going to hunt and eat and do a bunch of stuff and hang around in nature. In this world, this artificial world, money is what builds bodies. Money is what builds your house, your car, all these things in this artificial environment. Now, if you can't understand that, you can try and go to the gym and hack at it forever and try to build a body, but it's never going to be built without money. That's why it doesn't work. Okay? So there you go. All right. I gave you some examples in the past videos, but got no feedback. Why? I've seen a lot of sample videos. People tell me to do a lot of stuff. Do something on David Goggins, this, that. I could do these videos, but they've been overdone already. David Goggins, he's just torturing himself. He's a loser, okay? I don't want to make videos about these weird loser people. And yeah, okay, Blaha, he could be considered to you. Maybe he's a loser. I don't know. He is in a way, but he's just lost, okay? He's just, I don't know what he is. I don't know what's wrong with him. Maybe he has issues. The diet's causing him brain problems. I'm not sure. There are many skeptics on your channel because they are judging you by your appearance. What about my appearance? There's nothing wrong with my appearance. For a 57-year-old person, I have a great appearance. And I told you, I reached my goals way back in like the year 2000. That was the end of my goals, okay? when it came to lifting and bodybuilding. I reached my goals. I don't know. Are you still trying to reach your goal 30 years later like Blaha? He's still trying to reach his goal 30 years later. He never reached the goal, and neither have any of you on my channel and or any of these other channels. You never reached your goal. That's the whole point. You're still chasing it forever. I got to get stronger at lifting. You never got stronger because you're still there lifting. You get it? If you're still there lifting in the gym, then you never got stronger. You understand me? The whole point is to get strong so you don't have to come back to the gym and lift any fucking weights anymore, dude. All right. What else do you say here? People are judged. Oh, and my lifts. Well, there you go. Yeah. People are programmed to believe lifting heavy weights build big muscles. Yeah, because if you go to every channel, they're telling you 8 reps to build a muscle. This is going to build a muscle. Lifting heavy weights going to build a muscle. They're not programming you. They are conditioning you to believe in something. And so once they've conditioned you, you want people like me to confirm your fake beliefs, and outside people want me to confirm their fake beliefs that lifting a heavy weight is going to get you a bigger. But I showed you science says that getting a stronger is not going to get you a bigger because it doesn't control the mass of the limb muscles, the myocytic androgen receptor. Get it? The testosterone binds with it. It helps with synthesizing protein, but it itself does not control the mass. What controls the mass? It told you in science, dude. When protein synthesis exceeds breakdown, that's what controls the mass. Then you see the mass on the myofibular. I'm not even talking about muscle damage. That's totally different. You're trying to build more myofibular growth and get a donation of these nuclei so you can surpass that domain. Keep pushing it. You have to keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it with muscle damage, repairing, remodeling, and massing those fibers. Once they mass, then it'll donate its nuclei when it is damaged. That's what will make you physically stronger so you don't have to lift weights anymore, being a lifting slave in a gym forever, never reaching your goal. Okay. What else did you say here? You go, you have a huge natural physique that could be more muscular with thinner skin. Why would I do that? So I could destroy myself. I want a natural physique. That's what women are attracted. Women are attracted to my body when I look natural. They don't want a drug-induced, muscular, weird-looking guy. You understand me? I think you're confused about women. They want you physically built. They want to see that you're nourished, that you can afford to eat. They will smell you out. They will smell you of drugs. They can smell a natural body out from a fake body on drugs, trust me. And only the crazy women, shitty crazy women would go with a guy that his body was built artificially with steroids, and they're maintained through steroids. And once he goes off his steroids, the woman's just going to say, what is this guy's? He's not the same person I fell in love with. It's just a piece of garbage. So, let's see what else you say here. The carnivore diet should take care of that, but you need to work every week as you recommended. There's no such thing as the carnivore diet. There's only omnivore and carnivore. It's a behavior. There's no such thing as a diet. Diets don't exist. That's man-made. Show your viewers your progress in your physique. I was showing a bit of it. I did already. What are you talking about? I did some stuff. I was conditioning myself, but it was short run. And I was busy. Now I'm doing something else. I'm going back to build up my body, and I have my reasons why I'm building up my body, eating a lot of protein. There's a reason why I'm doing that. Okay? There's a reason why I do everything. I don't do things without a reason. I don't know why people are going to the gym. They have no reason to go there. What? To maintain lifts? Phony lifts, chemical lifts, whatever. There are a minority of your viewers that actually experimented with myofibular training as recommended by you and found it to really work. Yeah, a lot of people have tried certain things. Did it work for them? I don't know. It's all dependent what they were doing. If they followed the instructions properly, it's like an instruction manual. When you're putting something together, a car or a kit or an airplane or whatever it is you're doing there, I don't know, putting a house together. If you don't follow the instructions properly, then you won't put it together. It won't work. So yeah, I personally have got some great results from myofibrillar training and know that sarcoplasmic training is really a waste of time. It is a waste of time because it's artificial muscle growth. Yes, because that's people eating an artificial diet will create artificial muscle. Now, if you want to create real muscle, you need to eat protein. You need to eat meat. Protein. Meat is protein. Plants are not protein, okay? Omnivores, they eat plants. Carnivore animals, they eat meat. Now, so if you want to say diet, you can call it meat. Meat is what you eat. A carnivore, what do they eat? Meat. They don't call it carnivore diet. We call ourselves carnivores, but we eat meat. Now, herbivores, they eat plants. Okay, dude? But somebody's going to convince you that humans are omnivore and carnivore. No, you're not an omnivore. You can put anything in your mouth. That doesn't mean you should eat it. You really need to change your format on your channel to grow more viewers. Just doing reviews on Blaha videos and others isn't working. Your viewers want to see proof that myofibrillar training works. Well, when I'm good and ready, I will show myself, because people don't want to see you progressing. They just want to come and make fun of you on your channel. That's what I noticed when I first started YouTube. I never understood I never understood YouTube and the new lifting world. We never made fun of people. We went to the gym. I saw people working out. I never made fun of people when they were starting out. Nobody ever made fun of anybody. Nobody talks to anybody in the gym. I just see people lifting and doing certain things. They're all starting out and they're trying to progress. And then I see them maybe 2, 3, 4 years later and I go, wow, you look pretty good or something sometimes. Or you get to know some people and you say, wow, you really changed. Like some friends I know, they keep coming to the gym. It's been 4 or 5 years later. They haven't progressed a lot, but there is some progression. I know that they're failing at it, but they still persevere. They got something out of it. You know what I mean? But it's not for me to tell them what to do, and they won't listen to me. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter what I say to anybody in a gym. Nobody's going to listen to me, and nobody's going to listen to anybody else in there. So why don't you do training videos like the exercise of the week and make challenge to your viewers because they won't do anything that I say. They're not doing anything that I really say, the majority of people anyways. They're not really doing it right. They just want to be entertained is what they want to do. And they want eye candy. They want everything to be eye candy. For your viewers to try it along with the other guidelines of protein synthesis, I am. That's why I'm making those food videos. It's to motivate people. And you can't motivate anybody, because if they don't want to do something, they're not going to do it. So motivation doesn't work, bro. Get it? But there is something called sublingual messaging. So when they do see my food videos and they watch them, there's a message in the background going to the back of their brain saying, yeah, I want to eat that. Yeah, I want to do what he's doing. That's hard. One guy wrote me, he said, wow, it's really hard to eat. It is hard to eat. Can you do that? So that's what I'm showing you. I'm showing you, can you eat 4 or 5 plates of that, all that meat in one sitting after your workout? Do you want to see progress? Or do you want to see success and progress? Or do you want to be a lifting slave the rest of your life, building fake artificial carbohydrate drug addict muscles? See what I mean? And phony chemical strength. You got to maintain it by lifting there forever. All right. And then you say your viewers to try along with your other guidelines of protein synthesis must exceed protein breakdown. I am doing that. I said that. I'm doing that. Make your channel a more question and answer informative channel. I've already done a lot of these videos, these Q&A videos and stuff and whatever. I do listen to people. I even write them back in the comment section. I don't ignore people. I answer them. Now, whether I'm going to do any videos that they ask me to do, well, I will. But they never really pick good videos for me to do. They just want me to do these lame people. They don't find anything interesting for me to make videos on. And Blaha, well, I'm just using him as something to correct him on. So people are listening and going, okay, this makes sense. That's all. Young viewers are the biggest audience. They're not the biggest audience. The biggest audience is between 25 and 35 or something like that. That's the biggest audience, to tell you the truth. The youngest audience aren't the biggest. They're there, but it's the medium audience is the biggest. And then as people get older, they just drop off. They drop off. I don't know why, but they just do. I haven't dropped off because I still have goals in mind. Things have not been done. I don't see myself as aging, okay? Um, Muscle. Okay, so real muscle. You have had a huge following of built real muscle. You will have a huge following of subscribers. I may and I may not. I may never have it. You want to know why? Because I'm shadow banned by YouTube. I can't. If you go and look on a computer without an account, you don't have a YouTube account, you can't see any of my slave videos. You'll see some videos there, but it won't have the slave videos because they're hiding it because they don't want people to see them. I don't know why. That's what they call shadow banning. They shadow ban stuff that for some reason they don't want people to see that content. And so people don't know what my channel is about. They don't discover it. Especially people who don't have YouTube channel. They don't have a login, a Google account. Now, if you have a Google account, then most likely you'll see it. But I don't know. It's relative. Um, you can charge money for individual training online. I could do that, but that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work I have to put into doing that. You understand me? That's a lot of work. Will it pay off? See, here's the thing. The work, putting in the work, will it pay off? See, I just put up videos off my cell phone right now. That is really easy to do on my cell phone. I don't have to do any editing. I don't have to download videos and then do voiceovers on that video and then re-upload that video. I just use X Recorder and I film it right off my screen and talk on it, which is convenient and quick and fast, and I can upload it in a second. And I can do like a thumbnail really quick. You can post their before and after photos with their permission. Yeah, I could do that, and I don't. I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't do that. There's no point in doing that. That's doesn't work for blog. It doesn't work for anybody. It's just fake stuff. I, you know, there's a lot of things I want to tell you on here, but I can't because there's no freedom of speech on YouTube. But maybe even with a contest to see who makes the best muscle growth with myofibrillar training. You don't make the best muscle growth with myofibrillar training. Let me explain something to you. Breaking muscles down, whether you're damaging them or breaking proteins down, if you're breaking proteins down, you're adapted person lifting like crazy in the gym. Breaking proteins down or damaging muscle fibers, if you're micro damaging or injuring them, you're not making any progress in the gym. You make progress when you eat, when you have money and you can eat. Nobody built a Ferrari without money. Now they could probably try to build a fake Ferrari, like a copy, an artificial Ferrari, in some garage, but it'll never be like the real Ferrari. It'll just be a piece of crap. So you can build fake muscles eating carbohydrates. You can eat them. You can eat them forever. All right, you can eat them forever, but guess what? You're not building any muscles. And then you say, well, I got stronger. You didn't get stronger. You got better at lifting. It's an adaptation process. You adapted to lifting heavy weights, but you never adapted to building more muscle so that you could have permanent strength, permanent lifting strength. Your muscles that you're born with, if you weren't born with muscles, you'd be dead. You'd die. So you're born with a certain amount of muscles. Are you strong? Of course you are. You're on this gravity, planet Earth. You have that strength that you're born with. Okay, how do you increase it? By increasing the myofibrillars. Increasing size of the myofibrillar and increasing myofibrillars will increase the strength of your body. Your lifting strength will go up. It'll be permanent. It'll be permanent. It'll always be there. It'll always be there. So yeah, can you still increase this chemical strength to max it out? Yeah, definitely you can. But you're going to damage your frame over time, lifting heavier and heavier weight on a small, weak frame. That's why these power lifters drop off. They're all gone. Everybody's losing, dropping off, whatever, getting injured, tearing, ripping, breaking, whatever the hell they're doing there. So they're wasting their time. I think that everybody should focus on opening a window for protein synthesis, going to the gym. Either it's muscle damage, you're damaging muscles, and then you're repairing and remodeling them for an entire week, or you're coming in adapted every day, or whatever it is you're doing there, adapted every day, every other day, or whatever, and you're going down and eating to build the mass on the myofibrillar. That's it. Those are the only two things that I know that you should focus on. The rest is all relative. If you want to focus more on getting chemical strength lifting, you can do that later. But I think you should build your natural strength and your natural muscles and everything else. Build them as big as you can get them. As big and strong as you can get them. But don't build fake as big, weak carbohydrate muscles. Get it? That's the opposite. That's It's futile. It's the opposite of what you're trying to accomplish. That makes no sense. And get good at lifting a heavy weight. That's just stupid. So that's my take on that, man. I don't know what else to say there, dude. So yeah, I don't know where this channel is going. I'm really not sure. Maybe I might start doing other videos on something. I don't know, man. I'll figure it out. And I have a goal right now. The reason why I'm building myself, there's a reason why I'm doing it. It's not for my channel. But when I don't know, let me see how far I can go with it, because I don't have time. I have time now. I have time now to eat and do a bunch of stuff. But I don't like to waste my whole summertime because I have to go down and eat every day pounds and pounds of meat, because I'm trying to grow more myofibulars and more mass on my frame at the age of 57. I'm not doing it now like I did it in the past because I was doing it as an experiment. Now I'm doing it for myself, which is totally different, bro. Get it? When you're doing something for yourself, has more meaning. That has more meaning, believe me. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one, man. You like, subscribe, comment down below, and you tell me what you think about that, okay? I'll see you in the next one. I hope that helped. I don't know what else to say here. It's quite lengthy. See you in the next one. Ciao.